in session, but I also imagine we may get a lot done. I know, right? Crazy.
Alright.
So, let's run a recap. Yous went to a forest because a dragon was like, kill this other dragon. He's met a person. The person's like, I is not a dragon. I is just a hermit in the Underdark. Yous were like, yeah, whatever. Yous walked outside, realised that the dragon asked you to kill the other dragon, or the person. Pardon me. You realised that with a sound similar to that, it almost killed everybody. And so you just went back to the other person and we were like, hey, things is not went very well, bruv. And they were in the middle of packing and getting the fuck out of Dodge. And they were like, fine, I'll get you out of here. And you wished to go somewhere. And you managed to just somehow arrive there. And with that, you saw the lush, beautiful town. It was depressing the first time you went there. I say yous. No one who is currently here today as a player was there for that. Well done, guys. But when the party initially was stepped back there a few months ago, it was dire, dismal. God, it was horrible, really. Now it seems to be overgrown, almost looking post-apocalyptic with how much overgrowth has happened. So they decided to go to the citadel that they first went to, and when they were there, they came across some of the little kobolds, and the kobolds have turned into some real eldritch horrors they have. And, well, it turns out torture techniques are varied from very simple to very advanced, and these guys bought a book on all of it. At the party, we're having a little discussion regarding what to do next. Some people were saying we should give these guys to the... Some were saying we should give these guys to the Mind Flayers. Others were saying that they should just leave. Others were also saying, hey, have you guys heard of genocide? We could do that. That's kind of where we left it off. And with everything that is going on, Blair, at that point, but then, you know, like, with everybody in the little huddle, just kind of whisper over, hey guys, let's go ahead and put a little pin on this thing here, and we'll go save our good buddy Razgar. Ain't that right, Razgar? Because when you're not here, you get the Texan accent. And Razgar says, Razgar. And with that, yous leave the small place with the potentiality of, you know, killing 22 kobolds or sending 12 kobolds to Mind Flayers. Dealer's choice here what happens next, but, you know. But, as you head on out, this is where things get real fun. I'm gonna give Razgar to Blair. Gonna give Blair to Razgar. That way, Q.
Do the accent.
No. Just play him how he plays. That way you can, you know. That way you're not just in Razgar for a whole ass session.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
You know. Mage, would you like a yes to magic or a druid, perhaps? I'll take a silent. Yeah.
Nope.
Cool.
What do you mean?
Players aren't here, so when players aren't here, other players play their character. And
Okay.
you basically get to fuck with it a bit. Anything
magic or what?
magic, yes, or druid. Magic, yes, is because they went 4 levels Divine Soul Sorcerer, 2 levels Warlock, and are waiting to take levels in Wizard.
Whatever simpler. I'm a man of simple taste. And a hangover, so
Oh, you're hungover?
right there.
Here's what I'll do. I'll give you a druid. That way, worst case scenario, all you have to do is heal.
Great.
And I'll take magic, yes. Well, actually, J is magic, yes. There we go. It's just like playing Dungeon Crawl Classic. As you leave the small town and just make your way back towards the road, which way are you headed?
Neverwinter was the destination.
Yeah.
Which way are you getting to Neverwinter?
Is this a
Straight.
mountain here?
That's a whole ass mountain, yeah. Actually, it's a volcano.
Would it be easier to cut through Neverwinter Wood and go to Neverwinter, or go to the road here and through
Yeah.
Lush?
Sure, it's 100% safe.
Blair will point out the last time that they were in Neverwinter Woods, they were relentlessly stalked for 3 days by a coven of hags. They killed those hags, but God knows what else is in there.
These are like paths through the woods, aren't they? Like roads, paths.
I'd rather
river, actually.
I'd rather not go up here and to Lusk and then Neverwinter. You want to cut through this small patch right here and end up on this road so we can go down to Neverwinter?
I think it's better to follow the river.
Through Neverwinter Wood again.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident.
Okay, let's go.
Yup, buddy. As you start your start a little push through Neverwinter Wood, just for everybody's own. I prepped a completely different map, which is my luck. See, you can't prep for everything. Good thing I already have the Neverwinter map. It's just is it the shit looking one or is it the good looking one? Did you just... It's the good-looking one, but it's the good-looking one from 3rd edition, so, some places may not exist, some places may exist. We'll find out eventually. But...
You put the wrong map in the bag!
Don't you worry.
This old-ass map!
Oh, I paid for this old-ass map. I paid money.
You said we had money in the bag of holding, but we don't.
If you middle mouse click the bag of holding that's in the bag of holding token, you will find money.
Okay, so that's weird. Gotcha.
The bag of holding is a party token, and then in its inventory there is the bag of holding itself, because this party token doesn't have a weight. I'll need to see if that's something possible that can be added, because I think being able to add a weight here would make it so much easier.
It'd just be 15 pounds.
I'll need to ask the tidy sheet guy if that's something that they can do. But as yous are pushing all the way through, let's see, how long a journey is it? I wonder.
Actually, Morgan's Mound is actually is destroyed, isn't it? That's not an actual city. That's not somewhere we can go.
Morgan's Mound in the Forgotten Realms is
with grass and stuff.
It's a burial mound.
Okay.
Just a landmark more than anything.
I was thinking we could get horses and make our journey not a week and a half, maybe. I think that is.
For 4 days.
Is that 100 miles right there to you?
130 miles. So it's about 6 days.
Yep.
Or is it? Anyway, so this CR-24 creature comes barreling out and kills Razgar.
Oh no, Razgar.
Yeah. As yous are pushing through the horrendously thick forest, you can see that there are there are broken and destroyed and dead trees here. But there are also fresh new trees here that seem to be flourishing. They're very clearly young trees. They seem potentially a little forced, if you think about it. But they're strong and thick and extremely overgrown. You just look around the area, and it is quite quite miraculously beautiful, more than anything. Could I ask thee, ye, my G's, for a perception check?
Am I playing anybody other than Sosa?
Renfrey.
Gotcha.
Just for the note for the DM, Blur is like basically following the flow of the river because the rivers always lead to the ocean. So that's
I don't have control over a free sheet.
I'll add it for you, don't worry. Jayla, there you go. See. Nice. As you push through this one first night of marching through and sleeping and camping. God damn it, I'm the wrong thing. You just make it to the edge of the forest. You have yourselves it's a merry little walk. A merry little, you know, night. Nothing bad happens, nothing major happens. It's quite pleasant. As the sun goes down, the stars come out. So you start your walk on the next day. I was about to say start your watch. So you start a walk upon the next day. Moving through everything as you do. Could I have a second check from everybody?
which check?
Perception check, sorry.
Again, yeah. Perception. Razgar. Ooh.
Use move through the next day. All is going quite well at first. However, you do eventually hear this blood-curdling scream at one point out in the forest. You're quite in the thick of it now. The like there's still sun up in the sky, but you're in a nice thick forest. The sun is only really shone through like the god rays, if you will. It's a natural path that you swallow. Everything is quite good, quite nice. you know, nothing else has seemed off. You've seen like little squirrels running by and like seen some deer frolicking. It's a Disney movie if nothing else. And then the scream turns your Disney movie into Nightmare on Elm Street with how blood curdling it is.
Hey, what is the time that we're hearing? Is it like dark or is it?
I would say it's about maybe the middle of the day.
Wait, why are we moving this direction?
Because Q, there is a mountain.
Oh, here.
Is that going to push buttons?
The whole idea was to follow the flow of the river because rivers always lead to oceans.
I mean,
It's not like we're traveling without a map, Razgar.
Razgar can't speak. This is not Razgar.
Blair
Oh,
would
Blair.
say he's done. Blair would look at his map and say he knows Pythagoras' theorem. He says he knows the fastest route and he knows all rivers lead to the ocean.
Bree would also remind them that the last time they followed the ocean, it took them 2 weeks to get out of this forest.
Oh, he's strictly following the flow of the river, not straying away from it.
As was Bree when she led the party.
That's Bree though. Blair is like so much more intelligent. Blair
Just
would never get
what's
it wrong.
Like we have a map, we don't have to follow the river. Say, where's the ruler tool? We're here. The mountain's here. We go straight through.
as
Right.
as Blair, could you really quickly make a survival check
He's good at that.
to follow the river? We follow. As you are. I've hit the long rest button for everybody, so if you need to prep spells or there's anything you can quickly change out or such, by all means, sure. We'll go ahead. I'm just going to very quickly... As you're following us along, though.
Sure.
You hear the scream. What do you wish to do?
Is it like out? Not that way, Jay. I was thinking of this way.
We'll
Oh,
say if we
yeah.
just like go straight on, going over the rivers, we
Yeah,
got quite literally a 4-day journey ahead of us.
Once we get like around here, we'll know where we are because we'll know where the mountains are. Compared to the mountains would be a good landmark. That's why I suggested that
Mm.
because it's hard to know what direction it is if you're just in the middle of a forest. Is the scream coming from like in the middle of the woods?
It's coming from in front of you, but also just like off adjacent a little.
I'd probably said to the party we should probably just keep going. I don't think it's a good idea to even risk getting lost.
Pretty good.
Let's just keep
Pretty
on going
thankful.
on.
What was that, Kalen? What do you say?
Midge?
What the cat?
I don't know.
Say what?
You said
Blair
something.
said, what did you say? Yeah.
Sorry, my sound cut out. Again?
Oh, so I said, what did Kalen say?
Dylan said, what if it's a girl in distress?
I mean,
Or a hairy thing we can kill? I'm hungry. Does anybody get rations?
Dude.
I think we got
There's plenty in the bag of holding, don't
yeah,
worry.
we got loads. Blair would give Kalen rations and whatever else he needs. He'd look to Sosa and say, Sosa, what do you think? The scream We're not
Damn, Blair's been really inclusive all of a sudden. What's going on?
Seeing as I have never been on this part of the continent before, I don't know.
Well, if you
From
wait
my-
long enough, whatever's screaming is going to be dead soon, I presume.
If it doesn't kill us first.
From my experience, screams in the middle of the woods. There's a lot of creatures that like to entice its prey by pretending to be in danger. I think we should probably continue forward a little faster. Because if we get lost out here with Razgar, it might not be great.
It could just be a crow.
Scottish, would this would this sound like a crow?
I mean,
Breeze,
saying
like-
crows can mimic human speech, so I'm like,
Oh, they can, yeah, it's true.
It's a bit too blood curdly to be a crow.
it's too
Oh,
loud.
that's
Yeah.
oh, when he's blood curdling is like terrifying.
Maybe it's just kinku.
Is an animal scream, or would it be a person scream, or would you
It
be able
sounds
to know that
very-
or not?
It sounds very humanoid.
Someone's in danger.
Well,
We should help.
I'm not rushing to help them.
Party so bloody evil. Nobody wants to help anybody anymore.
Not evil. I'm just minding my own business. That's how you survive in this world.
Yeah, Blair would say,
Yes.
if someone's found themselves this far out, I don't think it's someone that's really in danger. Like,
It
I would
sounds-
understand if it's outside a city or a village, I would understand, but not this far out. This far out is too suspicious.
Yes, it's like what is this? 3 days out from the actual Neverwinter city.
So,
But they are right in front of us, so we'd run into them. If there's somebody like got their leg broke or something, whatever it is, we're going to encounter it unless we take like a really wide berth, which I don't feel like doing. So let's keep trudging.
Yeah, I'd agree on keep trudging and
I hope whatever that was doesn't come up behind us.
well, it's about that time. But as you push on, trying not to draw the attention of whatever the fuck that was, I'm sorry, what the fuck? So I'm just looking at like just some creatures, and one of them is apparently a house. I don't know either, but one of them's apparently a fucking house. The new Monster Manual Cray. But these are pushing on through, getting it all going. For this leg of the journey, could I have some, let's call this one stealth checks. Trying to avoid this creature, you know? Nice.
Feel very strong for you.
Entry rolled a 18, and Sosa's gonna roll like a 4.
you got like a 14.
Is this advantage or disadvantage?
Just flat ass.
No, like I have no, it's disadvantage because I'm wearing some kind of armor, I think.
Yeah, if you're wearing
It's 8
chain.
no matter what.
Yeah. As you are pushing and enjoying it all, you all get that good little night, that good little rest up. I must ask Nar. Just in terms of numbers and watches, who's doing what watches?
I'll do first.
I'll do second. with Razgar.
Razgar will do second, really.
No, I'll do it with Blur. Will do it with Razgar.
Ah, okay. And third?
Ren-
Third then.
Renfrey can take third with him.
Okay.
But Razgar doing watch alone.
I don't know what you're thinking.
That'd be so funny though.
Then let's see. I'm just gonna I realised that I can't use that side of dice. There we go. As you saw, on watch that night, as many of ye do be asleep. Gotta make sure I got the right one here. Let's see. Get rid of this, get rid of that, give this a negative. Let's move that there, move this here. The greatest news, if you are some of these party members, is the camp comes with a free bed.
Free bits.
So, as you are here in your bed, enjoying, well, I say in your bed, in your camp, enjoying what your camp has to offer, taking it all in, could you be so kind, my boy, to make a perception check for me? You start to hear this rustling to the north.
That's over here, right?
Yeah.
Sosa's gonna get up and take a look-see.
Yep. You see these shadows. You then hear the blood-curdling scream that you heard earlier. This time, however, much, much, much closer.
I call everybody to arms. I tell everybody to get up, get out of your tent. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You watch
I
as
think
your tent. Watch as your tent is immediately ransacked through as something runs through into it. As it does, give me 1 second. I'm pausing so I can change a thing. Configure sheet. Default sheet. It's gonna be this. No. Default sheet is gonna be. Oh yeah, Tidy 5e is not here. Not at that point in its life yet. Shit. Well, either way. You watch as the creature makes its way through your bedroom. As it does.
Whose
Rips
tent?
out the side, out of Sosa's tent. As it does, rips on out. You see this horrible creature. Many people call it Blair in the mornings. Razgar, if he could talk, would tell you what this is. Instead, he just stands here going, and then follows it up with Razgar. Let's do this cool thing that all D&D parties do, where we roll initiative.
Sick.
Hit it with
Razgar.
fire.
Renfrey. Where you at, girl?
She's in her tent.
Yeah, there she is.
Now, this combat, just like me, is classed as hard. Make of that what you will. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Hey guys, we're getting the bag get together. You're hanging, yeah? Yeah, fuck that one up. Killing. So you're hearing the shouts, and then you hear the scream.
So, out of the tent so I can see shit. Where the hell is the thing?
Oh, there's a door at the side.
Sorry.
Door?
Gotta move to the right one bit.
Can't see anything. Click. Ah, there you go. Thank you. I'm running out of the tent, and I'm like, that's an ugly bastard. And I cast the cantrip.
Yep.
Disorienting spike of energy.
Mind Sliver on the bad boy. Intelligence, not its strong point. Oh, definitely
Right.
not its strong point. So you fire that off, you watch as it like seems to warp and change in such a rather odd and eldritch way. Did anyone else return? It's Blair's turn.
Yeah, Blur's gonna say, oh shit. He's gonna use his bonus action to do one of his blood maledics. He's gonna do Curse of the Mark. Roll that.
Okay.
I believe it's a 1d6 that gets taken off me, I believe.
1d6 it gets taken off of you when you do it, yep. 6 damage.
Yep, Curse of the Mark, so... as a bonus action, you mark a creature, receive 30 feet until your turn. You roll an active Crimson Rite, you can roll additional Hemocraft die when doing damage. And how do you amplify it? Is it an action to amplify it?
So as a bonus action, you mark a creature you can see within 30 foot of you. I don't think this creature's within 30 foot of you.
I would have moved up. I would have moved up, did that, and I'm
Then
not
let
going to
me
amplify it.
So here, till the end of your turn, whenever you hit it with a weapon, which you have a Crimson Rite. So yeah, you gotta crack a Crimson Rite on first, which... The Bloodhunters are weird. However, I was specifically not... he doesn't have that anymore. I was specifically not letting him come in with another Warlock or another Paladin. It's the only rule here is you don't play a class you've already played.
Yep. Anyways, I'm not going to amplify it until I know how to, so I'm just going to do it normally. And then I'm going to blunderbussy this guy. Holy shit. 18 to hit.
Fucking Mercer.
Does he do now?
That's 9 damage because I didn't do the con save, I believe.
No, con save is this, don't worry. I think to amplify it, you gotta cut yourself again.
Oh, so do cut yourself twice, basically.
Yeah. So you're hitting this bad boy for 9 points of thunder, which is a hit. As you crack off 9 points. This is a wrong one there. This is the one here. Nope. These buttons will be the death of me. There you go. So you crack off for 9. So it takes an additional 1d6 damage. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I'll roll that.
And then you got. I think that comes with when you do a Crimson Rite on it as well. I don't know. I really need like this. I really need Tippler to give us the guide and how it's done. But yeah, Didn't else your turn?
Yeah, I'll move back 20, that's it.
Okay. The Hungry, as it is known, as it has been shot at, attacked, and all these other great things. It's going to move towards Sosa. It's going to make a bite and a claw. Now, on Sosa, a 13 misses,
Yes.
but a 24 will hit.
Of course.
You take 17 points of slashing damage as it whaps at you with a huge mitt. It's the Bree turn, which, Mage, that's also you if you're up with it.
Yep. She comes running out of the tent and then spies the Uggo over there.
He has feelings, you know. A section intelligence, so has a hard time understanding them, but they're there.
He's a dentist dream though. Look at that.
He can get nice and wise.
Okay. The Thorn Whip has a range of
Thorn Whip, I think it's 30 foot.
60 feet.
30 foot.
30 foot. Is that in range for him?
Oh yeah, that's definitely within 30 foot.
Okay, let's give it a go.
A 17 for
Whoop out the whoop.
Yep. 17 for 8 will hit as you do your best cowgirl impression, and it whaps. You do have the option of pulling the creature.
No. I don't want that thing near me.
Understandable. As you give it that weapon, you hear as it screams. Sosa, standing in front of you, is well, I'm not going to say much about your dating preferences, but like a solid 7.
I don't know about that. I will Giant Smite. Did that load into the server?
You're already in the server? Your mouse is
I'm
moving?
gonna Giant Smite, mid use. Action, knock him prone, kick him in his shit.
Hold on 1 sec. Okay, yeah, that's the Doug's boss. I know what I'm doing there next time for our boy. You want to hit this guy to make him do the prone.
We're in 2024, aren't we? No, we're not.
14.
That's not until level 10. This is 14. Yep, I want to hit this guy, knock him prone.
He's pointless for that. He will, he cannot make that number. So he goes down. Again, popping idiot shit, so let me just hit that there. There we go, it works.
Gonna go into him again, follow up with
In the face.
Follow up with a short sword stab.
Q, you know how to use the MIDI stuff to make things, you know, to do shit like active effects, don't you?
Like,
yeah. What do you want me to do?
You're not Q.
Oh, Q.
Yeah.
what do you want to do? Sorry.
It was to get you to copy the following details into your rage, so that way when you hit rage you got big, without you having to manually do it. But don't worry.
I didn't know how to do that, so.
You smack a bitch, 21 for 9, yeah. E-take is a 9.
Do I know this is short sword doing anything?
Not really, no. It doesn't seem to have any... Like, it hits, and it hits good, and it makes a nice clean cut, but nothing else seems to come of it.
Gotcha. That's it for Sosa.
Yep, okay. Then you're up again as Renfrey.
Renfrey's gonna step out of her tent, and she's gonna go eel.
I make those same noises about Sosa, so don't worry.
What can I do that would classify?
Who just get an Uber Eats?
I don't want to talk about it.
Guilty pleasure.
What is Kalen? A wizard?
Kaelin, would you have given that information, or would you just say that you are a magic user?
Yeah, a magic user. I would have just told them straight up. I'm a sorcerer. Wild magic. In sorcel.
Okay. She's going to go first level spell, bless, not on the monster. On
No, it's happening. She really likes the monster. There we go. Blessing her. Fucking
Sosa, Blair, Razgar.
Sosa, Blair, Razgar. There we go.
Let's.
As you bless the boys. Anything else?
Oh, that was her action. She can bonus action. Where's her sheet? That was a first level spell, so I can't do that.
Are these wooden things around the campfire seats or buckets?
Both. They're
Bucketsy.
wooden buckets turned upside down.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
That's it for that.
Okay, alright, then we rock on over to Razgar.
Razgar, he's gonna feel like a crit's coming, so he's just gonna come up and doesn't need a reckless attacks. He's just gonna swing twice with advantage. Boom.
That's not a crit. Or a hit.
No, that is most definitely not. Again.
It's a 20, but it's not a crit, but it is a hit. You start.
No crit, so my
pounding.
bonus action is still. Bonus action rage, since there was no crits.
Done the thing!
Nice, nice. That is all Razgar will do.
Kaelin.
Kaelin gets closer. Just wants to make sure he doesn't hit anybody else. Will a spell pass through these two huge mothers next to each other? Or are they obscuring the view?
Oh no! Like they're you can see this creature lying on the ground. These two big guys staring at each other, staring at the creature. It's weirdly homoerotic.
Do firebolts.
It is a prone creature, so you have to do it at disadvantage.
Oh,
So just re-roll the d20 /R1 d20 if that's what you're gonna do.
can I just click on it? Yeah. Attack.
If you do it again, if you do it again, it then re-rolls damage and such. And like I'm re-rolling the 20 with a +6, you need an 11 to hit. So anything higher than 11 is going to hit for 12. Although if you want to change,
Should I just re-roll a d20?
yeah, because your modifier is +6, so that there's 13, which is still a hit. So it still takes 12 points of fire damage, as it now writhes on the floor, screaming a horrible scream, and flailing. There you go. Rare.
Yeah, so I figured out me actually hurting myself was amplifying the curse. So he could amplify a curse, which doesn't take damage off him, but if he amplifies it, that's when he rolls the
I
1d20.
think you need to put. I think you need to put a blood maledict on there first. Not blood maledict. A crimson right. I don't know. Fucking Matthew Mercer. You know.
Crimson Ring. I think that's the same thing, is it not?
Different things entirely. One of them's a bonus action.
Yeah. But anyways, Blur is gonna, let's see, where's he? He's just gonna come here, and he's just gonna take a pot shot at this guy with his blunderbussy. 17.
Creature is prone.
Correct. I'll roll a 1d20. There we go. 1d20, 17.
That was gonna be a 5 then. 5 plus 3 for 8 plus 9 for 17 for 10. Yep.
That's all he'll do for now.
Trying to take the health off this bitch, and there we go. It's gonna stand up. It is. I know. Crazy, that one. And with its very low and limited intelligence, it's gonna look at Razgar. And it's gonna, you know, because Razgar's the guy that hit it last that it can see. It's gonna make its bite and claw against you.
Yep.
Miss. And a 19 to hit.
Yep, 16 to beat.
For 22, which halves to 11.
Mhm.
And then it's gonna scurry on through the tent.
Invoking opportunity.
Didn't say it didn't.
All right.
Yeah, take an attack.
An 11 shall miss.
You could recklessly, no matter when, can't you?
You need to recklessly attack on your turn previously, as you can only start a reckless attack at the top of your turn.
Yep. It's 14.
Is also a miss.
Yep.
So it stands upon the edge of darkness. Bree.
It's running. Oh, get some payback. I think I'm gonna do the whoop again and then see if she can pull him in.
A 12 shall miss as she whoosh, you hear like that
Bam.
crack of the whip real close to it. But it just kind of stands there and gives us.
Sure, I hope the rest of the party joins me in this.
Did anything else? Sosa!
Sosa's gonna go up here.
Yeah.
25. And he's gonna go over to this thing, bonus action, Hex his wisdom.
Yeah.
Then he'll follow up with one attack. Then he'll follow up with that attack.
25 will hit, and that one will not. So you do +3 necrotic. Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You slash bash, 16 total damage. But hold on, because it's not 16 total damage. As you slash at the creature, you've got 2d6 damage in there.
Sorry.
Yeah, one for big, one for hex, and
Yeah, one for big, one for hex.
One for big, one for hex. Where did you get this sword again, Jalen?
This sword that I'm using, or the one that you gave me?
The sword you're using right now, is it the one I gave you, or do they
You gave
differ?
me. You gave me. They differ because you gave me a +1 longsword at the beginning of the game.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You gave me a +1 longsword at the
So
beginning of the game.
you're using the sword that has the funny looking hilt.
Yeah. No. I'm using the longsword right now.
No.
It's not an action. It's free to change him out.
No, it's
Or
just
should
because
be.
they've got very similar images, and it both say +1, but one of them obviously isn't a +1. I'm just gonna do.
Have to get it identified.
I'm gonna call it magic with an I and a K and a J. 1 + 8, 9 + 4, 13. So, firstly, I will say the creature does take 3 necrotic damage. However, as you slash into it, you watch as the 13 there, you watch as it seems to be resistant to your slashing damage. Now,
My magic slashing damage?
did I stutter?
Did that stop? So it's a magic healing freaky dentistry.
Heal.
Well, that's it for Sosa.
Renfrey.
Renfrey can still see this thing, so she'll hold out her hand, and
What a
horrifying psychic whispers are gonna
What a
stretch out.
fucking angle she has as well.
Yeah. She's probably looking through Sosa's legs right now at this thing.
Yeah, it's
Second level dissonant whisper.
threading a needle. When
It should make that check at
fails with a 10. I'm gonna let you know right now. The numbers were a 10 and an 11. So it takes 11 Seacac damage.
What else does the spell do?
And immediately use its reaction if available to run as far as speed allows away from you. The creature does not obviously run into danger, such as fire or pits. It's got to use its reaction to get away from you. 5,
Invoking.
10, 15, 20. So it's used 30, so it's got to move 60 feet away, yeah. Does not invoke. This is
Does not invoke?
involuntary. This is involuntary movement.
Okay.
Magic running.
Oh no, it's just
Yeah.
the creature, the dissonant whisper causes it to run away. The runaway is not of its own volition, so it's not voluntary movement, so it does not provoke opportunity of attack. Renfrey doing anything else with her turn as this creature starts running towards the woods?
No, that's it.
I would say he's got half cover now. From any ranged attack.
Let me see.
So,
What else?
for Razgar, it is about 40 foot away, so it is technically dashing.
I
So,
guess he's 40 foot. I can move 40 foot.
no, I meant like 40 foot from after you'd made your initial movement.
Yeah. I'm not going to dash. I am gonna do one big maul swing at him, throwing the maul.
Okay, he has
So I
half
can't-
cover, so his AC does go up. But yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Check here as well.
I can't grip weapon master, but I could still elemental cleaver.
That's what
We go.
I was actually
Beautiful.
checking to see if you could Great Weapon Master on that.
No, that's not a melee attack.
Yeah. Because you just watch as Brazgard has two hands and just. Yeah, that hits. You know, in case you were wondering.
I will invoke Strike of the Giants since it was. Oh no, it's not a melee attack. Fuck, never mind. Yeah, that's what I will do. That's it. I get extra attack, sorry. I get extra attack. So I'll
Yeah, let me check. I'm checking something else as well before I go and provoke that. So all of your damage is thunder.
Mhm.
to a range of 20 foot. Oh yeah, he is. He's just within that 20 foot. Just checks out of the grid zone, and cool. Just the dice number. Yeah, as you throw this and miss. And Kaelin, you're up. Watch his creatures went into the woods on his Razgar. Just yeet a fucking maul into the woods. Like Thor's hammer, you hear the crack. What are you thinking? Alright.
Alright, gonna run and try and do a jump over this.
I don't know where about fire. No need to worry about your own fire.
And keep going, see if I can see where the hell that thing went. Oh, yeah.
You can kind of see it, but it does have half cover in the wood. So
okay. I don't know how far I can move.
You've moved your entire 30 foot. The creature is about 50 foot away. You can dash for another 30. I think most of your attacks have 60 minimum. Yeah.
Let's try another mind sliver.
Yep.
Disoriented with my psychicness.
You know, he only just passes. I want to make you aware that he passes by 1. And that's after modifier, which is a negative. Like, deck is stacked in your favor.
Luck is a yeah. Alright. Guess that's me. So
Yeah.
go get him. Razgar.
Where?
Blair's gonna come up 30 feet. Gonna 40 feet, so it will be at disadvantage if he makes it blunderbussy. Yeah, so Blair's just gonna squint his eye. He's gonna, bite his thumb. Some blood's gonna come out, and he's gonna amplify Curse to the Marked. So his next attack will have advantage. To cancel out the disadvantage, and he's just gonna, hone in on this guy and get a critical hit.
We'll just say, you already done the damage for it. Okay.
Not yet. I haven't rolled anything.
From the initial amplification with the -6. But you've taken that. It looks like you're giving that back. See, I'll knock 2 off just now. Yep.
And he'll take that straight shot. No, that's in that one.
This is becoming a trend, I'm noticing.
Yeah. That's all he could do right now.
Yeah. The hunger. The hunger is going to come up towards Razgar. Closest thing in sight. And it's going to make its 2 attacks against Razgar. A nice big bite on the leg. Razgar, 19. You take 23 damage, which reduces from 23 to 15.
Cool.
As this necrosis starts to run up your legs, it then sinks its claws in. A 15 just misses. Bree's turn.
Run up and see Razgar. Gonna need some healing.
I don't know who was last to play this character, but none of the healing spells I'm seeing here bar aura of vitality, but she does have
Healing
the
word.
ASMR healing hands. Is healing word actually?
Just
Oh, she's got it. Kill, yeah, healing word's there. Never mind. I didn't see it.
healing word.
As Razgar
6.
gets 6 points back, you watch as the creature gives another as the darkness and shadows crawl on in. The Sorrowsworn has advantage on all of its next attacks. And if it hits with a bite, it does a shit ton of damage.
I would not have done that.
There.
Adair's gonna run up. He's gonna knock it prone.
It can't do anything about that number.
And he's gonna slash it.
22 for 20 actually turns to 12.
Beautiful.
Damn.
You stab the creature. Seems to laugh and screech some more as you watch as the shadows keep getting thicker around it. You wish to do anything else your turn?
Nope.
Renfrey's turn.
I'm gonna move in with her. She sees it.
Oh.
And she's gonna go like, what kind of demon did your mom fuck to end up with you? And vicious mockery. Wisdom saving throw, disadvantage.
It fails and takes a total of 2 psychic.
Should have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah. Then it else.
Equals out. No, that's it.
Razgar.
Yeah, Razgar is not happy with this creature. He's just going to recklessly attack this guy.
It's already prone.
He should be. No, he's prone. You don't need to reckless.
I just haven't put the thing on because it's an absolute bastard right now, but it is a prone creature right now.
The smart thing to do is reckless. He has advantage anyway. On my, what do you call it?
How is that the smart thing to do if he already has advantage?
If he already has advantage and reckless gives him advantage,
No.
that's double advantage.
So he has advantage on attacks. Renfrey just hit him with disadvantage. You're giving him advantage again on you.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's 4 opportunity attacks anyway.
20 for 26. And 11 misses. So you smash. 26.
For the first attack, I'll knock on a Strike of the Giants, which does an extra 2. He has to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or he cannot see me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coco. Anything else?
And that's it. That's it.
Kellen.
Kaelin wants a bit of view. Runs around the tent. Wants to make sure he can hit from the side. And he's going to attempt something a little more juicy.
Yep. Do you come around the side and see it? Prone creature, we'll point out just in case.
I don't want to use that spell. Let's just use a fault.
A 12 shall miss, sadly.
Well, what?
Anything else? Where? Again, the creature is prone. Don't know how many times I can point that out. So I'm going to require that d20 be rolled again for that range attack. 10, 19, 20, 22 for 9. Done anything else?
Oh, I was muted there. Yeah, do the con save for the explosion as a bonus action.
That's its own separate thing with its own separate template.
So we have to knock it off.
Yes. And then it
Give me a
should be... When you click the weapon, there should be thunder. When you click that, it should give you a template.
Yeah, it's not giving me a template.
The fuck? Kill target, give me a sec. Let's see, what is it, how does it read?
Is it like a cross? Like
10-foot radius sphere. Sphere... 10 foot. There we go. Try once more. Don't consume, but it should give you... When you click it, it'll ask you to consume and place a method template. It required me updating it.
There we go.
Yeah. He fires off into the distance.
And a DC 14 con save for the creature, and that's it.
As the creature just fails. Just watch as it expires here in the night. So it lets off another blood-curdling scream before it ceases to move. He's now sit here, looking around on this long rest.
Yeah.
I told you guys. I told you.
I'm gonna wipe the blood off my sword, put it back on the sheath, grab the short sword, and kind of like go in to dissect this thing. Just look at it.
Gross, does he do that every time?
He does. It's a quirk that I gave him.
Is he a physician?
Not be sure. I think he's
Just curious.
Yeah, just curious.
On the inside, you find some freshly eaten, undigested elf.
Elf?
Did I stutter?
Which part?
All of it.
Which part? Oh,
Just
a whole elf.
a whole elf. Ripped into pieces. Multiple pieces. We've all seen Dexter. We know how he puts things in body bags like that, bit by bit.
You think it's like male or female?
I don't want to know.
He's gonna ask for the bottom half.
He's gonna roll the thing over so he doesn't have to see the elf.
Yep. So you roll it over so that way you don't need to see no elf.
I wanna see if the elf has had something on a. I'll go and. You've piqued my interest though, and I want to see what the pieces are. So I roll something.
To like identify the body?
No, see if there's if you ate him whole or her whole, wouldn't there something on it? Well, no, it's little pieces, right? Although
It's just based. It's like, oh, there's a whole arm. Rip off the whole arm. Hey, this bends in one way. Let's snap it that way, and breaking it into parts, like breaking down a chicken. God, that's a really macabre way of thinking about humans. I'll just break down this chicken.
Imagine. Snap. Alright. No, okay.
But
that's too gross. Too gross for me.
He's gonna
Blur would
die while he fixes tent as well.
You find on it I just need to find the book, which is a lot easier said than done because fucking D&D Beyond. Just, it'd be great if it put things in alphabetical order, wouldn't it? It doesn't, but it would be fucking great if the S's were all with each other.
Listen, so you don't have to stitch. I've got mending. Step up.
You have what?
Mending. I just swirl my fingers and I can mend that for you.
Oh, please do.
And I fix his tent up.
Yep. Doesn't take too long to fix up said tent.
Darn thing was hiding behind it and tore it apart.
It's a little dirty. I prestidigitate so it smells a little like a lilacs and lavender.
Yeah, sorry for my confusion. I'd read more about monsters in my confinement rather than magic.
Cleaning a tent, yeah, obvious.
I don't know where the damn image is. And it's going to sound really dumb to say this, but it's not in the book I was thinking in. It's in fucking Fandelver and below, the Shattered Obelisk.
The Shattered Obelisk?
No one lie, I can find the image right there on, like, page 50 or something. What's next?
Do we do a quick patrol around the perimeter just to make sure he doesn't have any friends?
Yes, I will check it out in a second. You what kind of caster are you?
I'm a sorcerer. I sorcel.
There we go.
Sometimes it goes a little wild. What the?
You find that on the body of the elf.
Pendant.
What is that, a pen?
Yep.
It has like a little pokey in the back.
Yeah, there's a pen.
Does anybody know this? Secret organization or something juicy.
You can,
Or is
in
it just-
fact, make a Razgar would be at disadvantage. Bree would be at advantage. History checks.
Advantage history check.
3 a day. That's character I'm playing.
Yeah, yep. She is a druid.
History.
History, yep, just hold Alt.
Hold Alt.
Yep, yep.
Then.
When you click history, it'll then roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
19.
Okay.
Bree is aware that that particular pendant is a pin for the Emerald Enclave. You think of like super hippies. Like, they really love the forest. Like these are the guys that say go vegan because you're killing the planet, and if you don't go vegan, they'll kill you. You know, just stop oil.
Do they live around here?
They love this guy too much. Would she be inclined to share that with the party or not?
Bree has this great thing where she can't keep her mouth shut, so she would,
Okay. She's like, oh my god, this is one of the people from the Emerald Isle.
it's just like Bree's here.
Yeah.
Do they live around here? In
I
this
don't know.
forest?
They love trees.
They
They love everything. Well, they love this guy too much, obviously.
You're aware that the Emerald Enclave aren't exactly the headquarter living in a group type people, but more a faction around the realm, and that they spend most of their time around everywhere else, just blending
Drifting.
in. It's as secret societies tend to do.
Oh, well. No one to
It's
tell
not a secret
that
that he's dead.
no one to tell that their elf is dead. I'll walk the perimeter of the forest just to make sure nothing else is around.
Yep.
Even though like the screaming is like the only thing that we heard.
Well, so
would
says
Bree,
Go ahead.
would Bree be inclined to bury this elf remains, or
I'm not. I was just gonna burn the entire thing. That's what I usually do.
yeah, go ahead.
In true Winchester fashion, Blur being the hunter he is, he's gonna throw salt over the body and burn it.
It's the gayest thing I've heard you say to date, Q, and I've heard you say a lot of gay things. But
Out of
that
the
one,
Winchester brothers, Dean and Sam, that's what they do.
I bet you've got a Tumblr post dedicated entirely to Supernatural.
That's a good show.
Oh, that's the soapy with the guys that kill ghosts and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The CW police procedural that has got nothing to do with the police but still follows the exact same plot lines as a police procedural because the CW were completely unoriginal at it. I miss the CW, man. I miss Flash and Arrow. Great shows.
No, I like Supernatural myself.
Yeah.
It's got some pretty way out there episodes. Whoa.
So
I just
not,
like all the mythology. Yeah,
So-
after that.
right, mate, you're making it
I'll
hard
take
to
second
bully
watch.
Q here. Right, you're making it hard to bully Q. We need to build this character a bit more.
Galen wants to just go take a walk down the and check the riverside for anything he can see, just to make sure, because he's a little unsettled. To attack.
As you're checking
Take your
it,
patrol.
as you're checking out the place, there's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything else around. Anything that could get you in any way. It's all quite. I want to say standard and mundane. It's all. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. It's quiet again. You get the feeling that it was the creature that you just slew that done all that screaming.
Okay. I tell everybody else they can go back to their tents and I can finish my watch.
Okay. We go back to bed. Good night, guys.
God, it's so hard to masturbate around here. But as sun goes down, stars come out, all that good shit. I'm just going to push the button for everybody again because it's going to be so much easier for you. It's the rest of the night and the watches pass completely uneventfully. And I quickly need to do a refresh because it's not showing me images, which is fantastic. So do you guys come here often?
To the woods.
To the woods, to the Foundry server, to the Discord. Take your pick.
Always in Discord.
But as sun starts to rise and you all make your way back out into the woods once more to pillage your way towards the town, could I have another wisdom check from the leader who is leading?
What are the two little Among Us guys doing over there?
What?
Top,
As you start following through, you soon jump over some river. As you're moving away some more and going through it, and you're holding the map. You're looking at the map and you're thinking about where you should be, and you ain't where you think you are.
Crap, we lost.
If we just keep following the river and
What
the
river?
mountains are to our right.
What mountains?
That's what
You
we're
can't see the
doing.
mountains. You're in a forest.
Oh, then the river.
What river?
The river we were following the entire
The
time. that I made
the
clear.
river that you lost
How did we lose the river?
by rolling low.
Wisdom check.
It did. Like I just say we were following the river, but we have a map. As long as we're traveling southwest, we will end up at Neverwinter or out of the forest. It doesn't matter.
Look, I was lost as a kid. Just remember, left of the next tree, right of the tree after that. Otherwise,
Like we're using
circles.
landmarks. We're using landmarks when we have a map.
What landmarks? Which landmarks?
So we just slept by if the map that we were on was to believed, there was a river right there. We lost it.
Okay.
If we keep
Which way
going
are we
southwest,
then?
if we keep going southwest, we're gonna run into another river. Because there's like
Okay.
1, 2, 3 separate rivers in this forest. And once we pass that one, we'll get out of the thing and we'll be like damn near at Neverwinter. And a river goes into Neverwinter.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not that hard to find.
Lead
like,
on.
lose our way.
Leader.
I'm not our leader. It's that guy, and he points at Blair.
I'm still confused how we lost the river.
Step one.
Stay one
rolled
moment,
low.
gone the next.
He rolled a 20 on survival, like a nat 20.
Yeah. One check for every day.
Oh, okay. Did he roll
So
today?
like during the adventure,
Yeah,
we
he
just
did.
like started walking
15.
away from
He-
the river.
He rolled. I need you to understand. You have a map, but you have no compass. You're looking at a
Understand that.
map that has this river that's about maybe 5 centimeters. In reality, the 5 centimeter forest is over 100 miles of forest.
Mhm.
The map is the greatest estimate you'll ever have, but without proper navigation tools or someone experienced in navigation, you're winging it, and your winging
That's
it
why.
has got you lost.
But how do you lose a river? If you're following a river to your right, how do
Because
you know that river's there?
Having a really bad guide.
He made it cool. We lost the river. But as my dad always used to say, the map is not the territory.
you're thinking
So,
it's too much like a game and not much like a you're actually in it. You can lose a river very easily through thickets, or the fact you have to jump over the river and then there's way too much tree to get to the river, or the fact that that river is also a waterfall. Numerous ways that you can lose it. All you need to know is you rolled low enough to lose it.
What is that? What's Galdogrim? What's Galdogrim?
What?
Gontalgrim.
Galdogrim.
Up in the mountains.
Yeah,
on the
that's
It's in the mountains.
Okay. Blur's gonna say to the group, alright guys, we've sort of lost our way. Does anyone here have any method on how to tell what direction is where? Any compasses, any magic that could help us?
Let's check.
How thick is the forest? Can we see the sun anyway?
You're seeing more the rays. It is quite a dense and thick forest. Like there's no direct sun. It's all just rays that split through trees and like I want to say canopies, but canopies more jungly. But it's that thick.
What is around us? Could you just tell us?
Yeah.
Is it just
Around-
like forest, ground,
Forest,
lost?
thick forest, dirt floor with the leaves all around. You're hearing all the little birds and such. There doesn't seem to be any animals, no quite rocks. You are following what appears to be some form of trail. You're passing trees. There doesn't seem to be like a random tree planted in the middle. So it does seem to be some form of what could have been road. You're not really hearing any rushing of water, and it's quite a nice day, so you're not hearing like any puddles smashing or any creatures. For lack of better terminology, it is just like standing in the middle of a plain forest. It's a nice flat elevation.
So let's get this straight. Faerun has one sun, right?
One sun and one moon.
Okay, so I turn big, I hold Renfrey up, and I put her above the trees. Is it the morning time?
It's the morning time. You just woke up in the morning. You know it's the morning time.
The sun always rises in the east, so we can differentiate what is west, south, and north from that, relative to where we're standing.
I think the trees are a bit taller than 16 foot.
Are they?
And okay. And
How about if Razgar turns big too, and he stands on me?
This is one of those. This is a.
Because Becky, it's so complicated.
Forests.
Climb the bloody tree.
I could climb the tree.
It's the nimblest or the most agile. Climb up the tree.
Bree,
yeah, I get back from being small.
Tallest tree.
Bree will remind you.
If you can see.
Bree will remind you that she is a druid.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. Bree.
Suppose she could walk into the tree or something.
You fly up in the air, Bree.
The tree.
She can't fly up into the trees.
Oh.
However,
your oil.
Yes, she can. I believe. Yeah, she can do a wild companion and bring out a creature that can fly and go above, and she can look through its eyes.
Ooh. Maybe a dove. Would there be a dove in the vicinity?
Dove, wood pigeon, all work.
Okay, wild pigeon. I spot a wild pigeon.
She creates it. It's basically find familiar. Basically find familiar, and she throws up the pigeon. The pigeon then shits all over the place, causes a mess, and stops the Olympic Games. But it goes up. She closes her eyes. Takes a moment, takes a little look. Looks at Blair. Tells him that they are a little too deep into the woods and have strayed off track because Neverwinter is now in a straight line, which is how you lose the river, because you got to the river after its divergence point.
So where are we exactly in the wood now? Is it straight on?
Yeah, it's more straight on now than it was previously. However, when you follow a river that breaks off in this... You back there, dare you? You follow a river that breaks off this many times, losing the river is fairly easy. Where the river breaks off in the Y, you thought you were above the Y, you're actually below the Y. You've done one hop, you haven't made a second hop that you were expecting.
But can she see any landmarks to the pigeons or something she can point to as a direction that would be...
But you can see over the trees, so...
She can see over the trees, she can see the city of Neverwinter. It's a clear enough day that it is just off in the distance enough, but it rises so high in certain points that it is actually somewhat visible. Okay, because that city is huge.
Let's just start.
So I guess I can point and say that away.
Yep. You point and say that away, and you skip along. No screams, no beams, no bangs or shouts this time around. Just make it all through. We're gonna have just another perception check for day 3 of travel, more than anything. Group checks. Yep, it's just a group check.
Everybody.
Yeah. Yep. So you are moseying on down and through. To have a survival check, please.
From everybody?
From whoever is leading.
Wouldn't Bree be technically leading since she just said to follow her?
She said this is the way to go. If you're actually following her, then say so.
Okay,
I would have just went the direction she pointed, and that's what I was thinking.
So I have 2 balls, both hairy, neither crystal. Mind reading is not in my repertoire, buddy. I'm gonna need you to say I'm following this person throughout, you know, all throughout. We're gonna follow Bree from now on. Bree, why don't you lead this expedition going forward? Bree, you seem to know where we're going. How about we all follow you from this point on? Sentences I didn't hear, therefore assumed Blair was taking the reins. If Blair's not taking the reins, say now.
Yeah, we'll have.
And I'll have Blair tell me that Blair's not taking the reins. Thank you.
Bree, can you keep your bird up in the air while we go forth?
Can I, DM?
It's basically you use it every day and it's fine familiar, so it lasts like 8 hours, so yeah.
Okay. The bird is on scout duty, yes. We can make sure we don't meet anything funny and we can stay on track. I suppose I take point.
Yep. You take point, since you have what is essentially a compass pointing directly to where you're going that you can phase in and out of at any given point. Why don't you make a survival check at advantage, since you know exactly where you're going. Nice. So you push that through. Going about, you get like 1 more day's worth of travel, I think. Trying to actually get this to run for 4 is a bit of a bitch, don't worry. But as you move on through, you once more find some rather familiar looking sights, but from the opposite side. The forest being as lush as it has been, as beautiful it has been, and as nice as it was, it's pleasant to start to see now the sun as it's coming down and breaking through trees in more of a straight line. You soon realize that you could push forward, risking exhaustion, but getting to the city within that day, or you could rest up and get there in the morning. It is entirely your choice.
We should do a vote. I would say keep pushing and rest in a tavern or an inn. It's been a while since we had a nice place to sleep. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I agree. Keep pushing.
Yep. Then, could I have from everybody a con save? DC is 15. Blair, first level exhaustion. So no exhaustion.
Fine.
Renfrey, no exhaustion. Just click con and it should give you the option to save or check.
Oh.
So on the sheet, what sheet are you using actually? Best to check.
Yep.
Yeah, so on the sheets where you got the number for 14, for example, underneath it you've got a 2 and a 5. You can click the 2 or the 5 or click the word con. So, as you push on through the night to that illustrious little city known as Neverwinter, where, despite popular belief, it has been winter before and will remain winter throughout most of a year. That's how seasons work. But you arrive on the northernmost side, Where is it? So many things. There we go. Group 1 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll also rip out the party token because it'll be necessary. Choose get to the city of Neverwinter quite late that night. It should hopefully start loading us all in a moment, but it is a bit of a big map. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game. There we go. So, individual party tokens are there for you to be in specific places independently, but if you are as a party, you can also move the party token as well. It is entirely your guys' choice. Once you arrive in the huge city that is Neverwinter, it is quite quiet that night. You just move on in, spit the hustle and bustle. On you go, buddy.
We can just go into the city. No,
Yep. There are guards, but they don't seem to. They don't seem to really care. Like you just don't. Yeah. You just don't look like a threat. You don't look like you're someone that's going to cause any issues.
Is this like a rough time?
What was that, sorry, Mitch?
Are we gonna rough it, or are we gonna live it up a little?
House of 1,000 Faces, Shining Serpent Inn, House of Knowledge,
Hello?
Graveyard.
Hello. Is this the sort of everything closed, or is it everything open and running right now?
Most shops are closed for the night. It is quite late.
I asked one of the guards whenever we pass them if he knows where we can find a cleric or wizard of suitable power in the city that like runs a shop or something, or is in a church.
He looks at this older man. Where the halls of justice. They often have clerics there.
The halls of justice?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Understood. I'll take a look. I'm assuming there's like street signs and stuff that would point me in directions of stuff.
Yep, so it's going to be these. These are walking on in. Let's see. Yeah, takes a little look at the party, if you will. He nods and nods and nods. And he does. He's holding their halberd. He's got like the whole regalia, the city, like in the guards watch these huge walls and portcullises. As you watch, as he, halberd in one hand, as he puts like a hand under like his tabard for a moment. It's not particularly a cold night or anything. He stands there and you watch as he starts to move his mouth, as if having a conversation.
With himself?
With himself?
With himself.
Maybe he has like a sending stone or something. I don't know, man.
Maybe old.
Since it's late, I say we get a room at the Shining Serpent Inn.
Black snakes.
And make out for the Halls of Justice tomorrow.
I second that. Mighty thirst.
Is it okay for me to pull the party token over there, or do you want me to map the city?
No, I can pull the token over.
I can't see what the party token. I think I need to add this.
You want a sec? Party token.
And also my cadence token. Shit.
Are you not seeing a map, or?
He's this is dark vision, or is very small circle, and it doesn't change the.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Will you stop fucking moving?
Right? It also doesn't move the fog of war.
Click over here. The party token's right here. It should give you vision to it.
So for starters, you don't have dark vision.
Oh yeah,
That's going to be your first issue that you're saying that you're not seeing anything. However, technically speaking, right, everybody's seen very low. You shouldn't be seen very low. So, give me a little sec.
Hey,
there we go.
This is a nice one. Very nice. Oh, that's Schley, right?
What was that?
Schley, Mike. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The official D&D map maker guy had to buy it from his fucking website. It's like 20 megabytes. I bought the one for Chult for Tomb of Annihilation as well, and oh my fucking god. Like
Good.
that. They're huge. And then to do it, I actually had to go into it, take the actual map, and then make my own custom thing based on it just to get it working. And last week they released the Tomb of Annihilation module, and it just hurts. But
we had to draw the walls, no. Okay.
Draw the walls, do the traps, do every map, import all the creatures. Oh.
It's pretty though. Pretty. I like Schley stuff.
Apparently he's got all of his 4th edition stuff he found on CDs a little while ago, and it's like, god damn it, I've just started remaking these maps. Seems anytime I start a project, they find the maps. But
he did Flapdoodle too, didn't he?
I think so. You head into the Shining Serpent Inn. Draws a few faces. Few people give some odd looks, and you just walk on in. The proprietor.
It looks really broken down.
Yeah, it's because it's not the official map from 5th edition. However, the official 5th edition map I'll pull up as we're talking. As you are walking in, the proprietor kind of looks at you since he does. This younger person, it's been a while. He sees this young half-elven guy, long black hair, very young features. He's got to be in about his 50s or something, which is weird to say young and 50 in the same sentence, but you know. He looks at you and so, how'd it go previously? Did you Did you get in and out without any issues?
Is he talking to Blur?
Yes.
Is he referring to the stealing deck of many things?
No. He's referring to when you broke into prison.
Oh, Blur would say, yeah, it was fine. That was such a long time ago.
It was, yes. But I thought I'd ask. You know.
Yeah.
But you got in and out in one piece. That's good. We won't have to deal with those dwarves anymore. So tell me, what can we do for you tonight?
I'd like 5 rooms, please.
Maybe a hug to me.
Here is the official...
Dwarven ale! Oh. No, this one's better. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
The
Looks up. We do have some ale. Yes, by all means. It's the... pour you out some nice thick mugs. And it is the good stuff as well. This is a known establishment for its good, quality is good pricing. It's a little bit more expensive, but the price reflects the quality.
He poured us all some good mugs of ale.
Yeah.
This is the good ale. No lice tonight.
Oh yeah, okay. That's my giggle water. Come here.
That's 4 silver, please.
I give him 8. Actually, I give him enough for like 4 rounds for the group.
Hey, we're gonna drink.
Yeah, we're gonna drink. We deserve it.
Yep.
You too. I give Razgar his own cup.
Give him a little straw and hold it to him. Like, here you go, Biker. Here you go.
Given this opportunity, Blur's gonna actually try to get this guy to test out Boo Brew's alcohol and offer to sell it to him. Tell him what he thinks, but he's not gonna sell it right now. He's just gonna ask for his opinion on a price.
Yep. He grabs a small glass, not too big, and he pours some out and looks at it. And as he's look at it, the best way I can describe this is imagine if you took beer and added a teaspoon of glitter. As he looks at it a bit funny as it froths up, and as he starts to drink it, and as he's drinking away, you see it in his face. He is not a fan. He looks at you and, you want to sell that?
Yeah, so Blur's gonna do like proper Wolf of Wall Street shit right now. He's just gonna like cross his fingers together and say, listen, this shit come straight from the Feywild. The place it was brewed got absolutely destroyed. This is one of a kind. You cannot get this anywhere else. It might not sit right now, but after a few beers of that, you will be gone.
So giving him that, you watch like just the left side of his face is dripping. Like it's like the left side of his face was fucking paralyzed. Just
Shit.
Blur will be like,
He's having a stroke. He's having a stroke.
And Blur would say 5 rooms.
I'll give you 5 rooms. Yeah. 5 rooms, not an issue.
I'm gonna. Can I heal this
Yeah,
guy?
how did you know? I just get asked if I was having a stroke.
Exactly, that's good acting.
Glad
No
we're on the
acting
same
required.
page.
It was like, well, damn, Blair, you went ahead and gave the innkeeper a stroke before we even had our rooms.
Before he,
Could I- Can I prestidigitate the one side of his face back the way it was?
I mean,
Without affecting the stroke.
you can certainly make it look pretty enough, but it's still going to be like he still talks with that slur of a man who's clearly having a stroke. Oh, yeah, right, mate.
What is in that shit, guys? We can't sell this. It gives people strokes.
This is definitely not. He's gonna take another swig of his ale.
Yeah, Blur's gonna like tap this guy in the shoulder and like try to heal him up a bit.
Maybe he was gonna have a stroke anyway. Maybe it's just coincidence.
Just sped up natural processes. Meg, no, you cannot have the chicken bones.
Yes, so Blur would hand over the pricing for the 5 rooms.
Okay. Yeah, as you do the 5, it comes to like a gold. You know, hello. It costs a gold for the room. As for Blair trying to sell the Feywild beer, the guy does not seem very receptive to it. All things considered, it's he tries to tell you some stuff. However, sadly, none of you speak subtitles. Is there anything y'all wish to do throughout the beautiful, beautiful night?
I'm just going to say what I'm doing. I'm going to quickly have to go downstairs, but Blur is bringing Razgar, sharing a room with Razgar, as he doesn't trust Razgar by himself right now. He's going to lay his blanket on the floor, and he's going to sleep on the bed with no blanket. And Blur's just going to, cross his hands behind his head and just go to take a sleep with Razgar at the floor, basically.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything else out of curiosity?
Does the I'm gonna stay down here for an hour or two. Does the innkeeper seem to come back to it, or is he on the floor convulsing?
He seems to be coming back to it. It does take quite a while for it to wear off.
I just want to find a book somewhere I can read before bed.
Yeah.
Scouring the inn for a book, any kind.
There are a few books here and there, some on cooking, some on the brew mastery, some on different types of brews one could find out there in the wild. The different methodologies.
Fiction? No fiction.
There are a few books on mythologies as well, and tall tales of things that people have said they saw and things they say they witnessed. There are tales of
Does Vola have a guide? Does Vola have a guide to Neverwinter in this?
Vola's guide to Neverwinter. No, there is, however, a book that you find called Volo's Guide to Spirits. And as you crack it open, expecting a book about ghosts, it's a book about drinks. But even the cover art would make you assume that this man's going to be talking about ghosts and wraiths. You open it up, and the first thing it talks about is wine from Port Nyanzaru. And as you flip a few more pages, you see about Baldur's Gate beers and the different wines created by the monks of Candlekeep.
Yeah, I'll read for an hour until I get bored and fall asleep.
Yeah, it's Volo's writing, so that doesn't take very long.
I want to ask the barkeep or innkeeper if they know of any jewelers in the city.
There's a jeweler, yes, there's a few.
There's a jeweler, yes. There.
Maybe wait till tomorrow when he's got his speech impediment down.
What if it's a forever thing?
And then we'll probably be in deep shit, and the gods will be looking for us because we induced a stroke. By glitter beer.
Who is we? I'll point him out. Anyway,
We just happened to walk in at the same time. That's it, Your Honor, I swear.
he said he's gonna say I'll ask you about it in the morning whenever whatever he gave you wears off.
Good idea.
He said what? What did he say?
It's a good idea.
I speak a little. I speak a little stroke. I think he said good idea.
I speak a little stroke.
Okay, I'll go upstairs and find my room, go to sleep.
Yep. As you sleep throughout the night. And awake in the morning, bright and early, things are very good. As you rock on out. I'm trying to think. You're awake. Start to head on out to wherever it is you wish to go. You are free for the night. I said the night. You are free for the day.
Yeah, I need to ask him about a jeweler.
Yep.
Wait. We're gonna cure Razgar first. We got directions and everything.
Yeah, there's 6 people in this party. God forbid I go.
Yeah,
sell a jeweler.
Blur would say we could just do our own things and meet back here in an hour, say maybe 2 hours.
Something like that.
Good idea. Good idea.
I also need to go see a wizard to see if they can find out what this thing is, and he's gonna hold up his short sword. He's gonna dangle his short sword and put it back in his waist.
Okay, so we can meet back here at sunset.
Speaking of a wizard, is there anything else that we need to figure out what is in the party?
So, in terms of wizardry stuff, as you speak to someone in the morning at the bar, it's a younger girl. And she's standing there looking at you. You know, just kind of a little bit impatiently. It looks like she's got like a stick up her ass. She looks at you and... Morning.
Morning.
It's none of your beer tonight, please.
What did she say?
None of your beer tonight,
None
please.
of your beer.
None of your beer tonight. Oh. yeah. I'm
Jalen,
sure
are
that
you
won't
sure
be
you're not
happening
going
again.
deaf? Just, you know.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
doesn't
that won't-
speak stroke.
Is he okay?
This is a girl now. Different person entirely.
No, I'm asking her. Is he okay?
This place fixed it around 4 in the morning.
Hmm.
Now speaking in tongues. As he kind of walks on out, and as he starts speaking, he's speaking backwards.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Maybe he needs to drink it again.
The other side of the face drips, and he comes out the next day talking fine, like, you ain't gonna believe this hangover.
Oh, okay. No more his beer. I hope he it irons out tomorrow, maybe later today.
You look as he's staring at you, and he's pointing like Blair, and he's saying some stuff, and you get the idea that he's probably angry, but it's really hard not to laugh as he's like, it's like the intro to that song. It's like, he's angry, but it's funny.
Is he saying the words backward or saying the sentence backwards? Like
He's saying the words backwards, like someone's recorded words
okay.
and then hit rewind.
Yeah. I thought it was like, you know, I want to go to a shop, like go to I or whatever. Like, okay, I get you.
Okay, we can split up. I tell Blair that the guard said the halls of justice will have the cleric that you need, I'm assuming that they told me where this jeweler was that I need.
Yeah. There's like this whole ass interactive map that doesn't tell you about any real shops. So yeah, on you go, buddy. Just keep talking.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd say, Sosa, could you take somebody with you just in case? I think we should go out in twos.
I'll take a ring fee.
Yep. And
And if the other sorcerer wants to join me as well, we can split up in threes.
sure. Kaelin, what do you want to do? Have you been here before?
That's your choice. Have you
And
been here before?
I wanna see what they do to Razgar. All I
Okay.
want.
Then we're swapping Kaelin for Bree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So me, Razgar, Blur, and Kaelin is going to the priest. That's what we're doing.
Oh, justice. I'm finding a jeweler to sell this gem that I have and figure out what it is. And then we're going to a shop reminiscent of Sorcerer's Sundries.
Hmm.
Maybe that's the House of Knowledge.
Do you know what's hilarious?
Hmm?
Not once in this entire town does it say where general shop is in this map, which is hilarious. So you just gotta kind of like make one up.
I mean,
I can make shit up really easily. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure the last time they were here.
oh, there's two Shining Knights arms and armor. Oh,
Where?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no, I just copy and paste it 'cause it's a lot easier there, buddy.
Okay, I gotcha.
It does say shop right next to us over here.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I changed it to.
That just appeared there.
It's a magic shop.
I was thinking the magic shop was the House of Knowledge. The Knowledge House.
The House
Magic
of
is
Knowledge.
more of a hunch.
That seems
The-
like a place that would has a competent wizard.
The House of Knowledge to use for the people that have been here before, they will make you aware that the House of Knowledge is actually a great library.
Is it? Okay.
Ooh.
I guess I can
What?
ask whenever. So, do we want to get Razgar fixed first? We can just go take the narrative that way.
Renfrey would point out that if you want anything magical done, you might want to check out Cloak Tower. But last time she was there, she did get shooed away at the gates. However, she did also try to approach the tower at 2 in the fucking morning, so you know.
That sounds about right. Either it's about her being a sorcerer, or that.
Oh, about 5 minutes later, you know, someone died and they investigated the cult of Vecna, so...
Which would be closer to go to at the moment? Would it be the jewelry shop or the Cloak Tower? Because it just depends on which one.
The map is accurate to its scale, so... That's on you.
I don't know which one of these would be... You said there is one, but they didn't tell me what it was called.
There is one what?
Like a jeweler.
Yeah, see that button there that says shop?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
the closest, like, there's the only other thing is a small place up to the north called Jensor's Fineware. But in reading it, it's very much the type of guy that would make you some of the finest armor you ever did wear, never into battle.
Ornamental.
Yeah. Very much this is my family's crest. Type of guy that huffs his own farts and says to smell like wildflowers.
Well,
Those are berries.
Yep. I guess me, Bree, and Renfrey stop over here at this shop.
Yeah.
And,
Walk at the shop. It's a very familiar deal to Renfrey. Looks like Bree's got a Cloak Tower. Don't worry. So step on in. It's a standard ass little last shop. Quite nice as you watch as this sort of orcish man kind of leans over the counter looking. Yep. How can I help?
Hello there. Sorry. Hello there. I came across a gym in my travels, and I was seeing if you would be interested in it.
He looks at it. He places it down on like this little claw that he has. It's underneath and pulls out this massive mat, and as he unrolls it, it's just magnifying glasses of like different sizes and thickness. It's gonna like pulls out this massive large one, like we're talking like basketball size of diameter. See, puts it in, like as he does that, and you look, you're looking at one side. So he brings it up to his eye. You've never seen a more detailed eye in your fucking life. As he's looking at the crystal. It's blue emerald. It seems to. He looks at it. It seems to be worth, say, this. Because it then pulls out like a little tray of like different sizes of like rough cuts, and just looking at it. It's relatively boringly mundane. About 150 by the time I've done all the work and fix it all up as well. Shell it out. I'll give you 150 for it.
It's a big gym, right? You said it was about softball size.
Yep.
How many pieces does it look like he could craft with that one emerald?
He's pulled out like different sizings of templates and such and looked at it. And for each template, you get, he pulls out like the biggest one that he sees to fit. So you're like, yeah, he'd get one out of that. That's very easily a one. And as he pulls out like the smallest, most, I'd say, useful type. Like what you put in like little earrings or like in little rings. You reckon you could probably get about 40 out of that one. But that one would also be, the most amount of work to carve them that small, as they are, let's say, size-wise, I have no real-world analog. Do I?
Could I look into him and see if he's giving me an actual price, or is he trying to cut a profit?
Yeah, you can insight check that shit.
It's a 13.
I have nothing the size of this. I don't keep items that small, sadly. Is his advantage?
One of my runes does that. I think it's cloud. One sec. Advantage on insight checks, and I have a dark vision out to 120 feet. That's what the stone rune does.
As he's looking at it and seeing that, so you can see as he's looking down at it, doing all of his little calculations and such. You can easily hazard that obviously there is a little bit of profit in there, as to be expected when you're selling a raw material, He's got to make his labour worth the while as well, but, for what it is, whilst you may never have heard of it before, you know, for you, the party couldn't tell the difference between this and most other gemstones. So for its rarity to you is completely unknown.
He's gonna highball Sosa, and since he's offering 150, he's gonna retort and say, "I was thinking about 500, but if you can meet me in the middle at 250, I'd call it a day. I get a good deal. You get a good deal."
See, looks at it. It's not really worth that much. Nobody seems to buy this as much as you'd think.
No one likes blue emerald. Emerald.
Nobody really knows of it. They think it's aquamarine. Or they hear that it's an emerald, and they compare it to the emeralds around, or like this is because like his pocket, and like he's just got this like key ring of like different rings with different gems set in it as he's like showing you them, and it is just like, you know, basic ass cuts, like, you know, there's a little pearl, a little pear, a little normal cut, and a little square cut. He's just like showing you them, and it pulls them all together and like holds them to you, as you can see like the different hues. This is not very popular amongst the oh, I just hit the microphone, apologies. Amongst the populace. So it kinda has to be sold to wizards. And it's a cheap spell component for them if they need emeralds. When a spell asks for an emerald, it doesn't ask for a color of emerald, it just asks for a price. So they tend to give these crappy ones to the apprentices.
Ah, I see.
I'll do you 180.
I don't know what I got. I'll take 180.
Is he hands you over 180 plus 180 GP negative emerald blue. He nods and like puts it away. There's like a little smile as he puts all his little keys back and like puts his magnifying glasses away and like locks them all up. And anything else?
Not at all. He's gonna make his way over to Cloak Tower. I thank him for the business.
Yep. Gives it away, but such as our two other casters are making their way towards Cloak Tower. You just walk through the little streets and you can see it's a tight alley. Bree would regale yourself there. Kaelin would regale you of the time that they got into a weird altercation with another druid in these very streets that they had to hunt down. But you arrive at the tower, and it does look battered and broken in many places. It looks like it's been besieged. But you do also see that there are people on the outside working on it.
Well, if they were just waiting out here, I'm just gonna walk up if I can, and I'll ask one of the workers that are working on the tower, even though it's being fixed on. Is the tower still in business, or is it closed for reconstruction?
It's a human. It's like very young looking guy, like really short hair, kind of looks over at you, and he does. Yes, the tower does still operate. We are here to help where we can. How may I assist you?
Well, what is it called? A proprietor? He's gonna say that he's here to see the proprietor about some items that he has, and I'm not sure about my friends here.
Oh. What items, particularly?
I found a short sword not too long ago. It seems to have an aura around it, and I'd like it identified.
Oh. Just this.
What do you say?
Just this.
Justice.
Jesus Christ, Jalen, you need to see a doctor.
I'm sorry, one of my headphones don't work, so I'm like operating on one.
That'll do that.
I think maybe buy some spell scrolls as well.
Oh. On what level?
You can't be serious, guy.
Of what level? You need an interpreter.
This is the clearest voice next to my own, which I will point out, even my own natural voice, you went, what?
Yeah, I struggle with.
You can start the GoFundMe so you can buy your new headphones. Alternate ones.
Maybe just first, second, no more than third.
Oh, let's see. Like, takes one of the little tables that they've got on the outside here, like, filled with, like, all this wood. And she does, like, takes, like, massive planks of this wood and makes, like, this own little makeshift table with them. And he gestures to you. The identification cost 100 gold pieces.
Us.
Like Jalen's just fucking offed himself.
Yeah. Oh, I just about did.
I don't suppose you have much choice, do you?
No, I don't. Is he the one doing the identification for me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll get my corn purse and I'll count out 100 gold pieces for him and put them up in neat little stacks on the table that he set forth, and present the item that I want identified.
Yep. He identifies the items. You watch as he casts the spell ritually, so it costs him nothing.
I'm gonna choke.
It takes like fucking whatever. You would just paid him 100 gold.
Yeah.
As he looks at you and, oh, this here is a dragon slayer short sword of the black dragon. So I will get the SHORT sword. There we go. I think it's gonna say legacy on here, innit? Yeah, for some reason it says legacy. Let's get the actual fucking version then. I'll post it up and then I will put it in your sheet for you, sire.
I'll take off 100 gold pieces.
What did we learn today, kids? Mages are cunts.
Yeah. Lovely.
Major.
Then, Control FSHOR. Alright, so it pops up as legacy, and I don't know why, but skadash. So it is a short sword. +1. Then a short sword +1.
Mm-hmm.
And it deals...
It looks like 46 to a dragon, and that's it. And dragon types.
Yes, let's see. When you hit it for 3d6 points of war power. Yep. Is this the right one? I check because, you know.
I can also add my proficiency to attack rolls now.
Yeah, 3d6. And that is slashing on this bad boy. And it's called F Dragon. And well, it's technically 4d6 slashing.
Yeah, to dragons.
1 d6.
Okay.
That mod +1. Slashing. And if I go Uno, Dos. And you can add your. Can you add your thing to this one here? Light finesse. Yeah, you can use what do you call it? Dex on this.
Yep. Proficiency is added to attack rolls and
So
has a mastery property, but we don't use masteries yet.
this is the dragon. +3. Yep. Six, and it is Dex, and it is Dex. So then if I go this, go up. Short sword, normal attack. Normal attack here is yep, and then a dragon. Well, does it say 4d6? So there shouldn't be 4d6. Oh, so I messed it. There we go. F Dragon now says, there we go. Nice. Cool. Yeah. See, gives you the details of this. +1 weapon, additional 3d6 damage to any creature classed as a dragon. See, looks at you. Anything else?
I'd just like to peruse the types of scrolls he has. Does he have like an inventory of scrolls?
We have all the scrolls for all the spells that all the wizards can cast.
Is he serious?
We would be very incompetent wizards if we didn't have backups of all of our spells in the event that we ran out of slots.
Huh. Oh, okay.
How much is spell then?
They're very expensive because Identify costed 100 gold pieces.
Oh, you're giving him ideas. Stop it. Maybe they're super cheap because there's a glutton of spells available.
I don't know, man.
Ask. Can we rent it?
No, you can't rent a consumable item. Can
Promise
you
I'll
rent a
give it back.
cheeseburger?
What?
How are you
That's a
gonna
serious
borrow a
question.
pencil? Are you gonna give it back?
I've people left cigarettes before.
Did you just say you've rented cigarettes before?
Yeah.
Tell me, Kaylin, how is an adventurer gonna borrow a fry? Is an adventurer gonna give it back?
I know that reference.
Oh, no. Maybe you can just lick it and then put it back. Just start casting the spell to piss someone off or to scare them, and then
Okay. So,
flash it in a tavern so people are like,
My first thought wasn't, there he goes, he says the word again. No, my first thought was, now how you gonna borrow a french fry?
okay. He thinks to himself for a second, and he's going to what healing spells can wizards cast, like resurrection and shit? That's a level 7 spell though, so Telegram. No, they can't cast resurrection. Reincarnate? Is that what they can do? No, that's just druid.
He's sitting there, waiting.
I'll tell him. I'll get back to him at a later date because at this point he's spending party money, which he doesn't even know if he has the authority to do yet.
Well.
So he'll get back to him in a bit. I didn't strike him with the short sword. I didn't do that.
Fucking wizard.
I'll take all of your spells.
Wait, hold on, hold on. The short sword can use your strength.
Can it?
Pretty sure it can.
That wouldn't make sense because it's a.
It's got the finesse feat.
Does it?
And finesse is use dex or strength, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Nope. Use strength or dexterity. So when I rolled it initially, it rolled it with a +0 for some stupid reason. I don't know. Let me fix that for you.
Yeah, it's currently on my strength. I mean, my dex.
There you go. Try now. There we go.
Cool.
The math is mathin'.
And then fuck you, dragon. Oh my god! Anyway.
Razgar, as you've been left on your own with Blair over at the House of Knowledge, you walk down the street. There are a few odd looks given to you. You pass over the bridge and make your way into the House of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You enter in.
I'd like to mention that during all this time, Blur is like looks maxing right now. He's like, you know, tongue top of his mouth. You know, he's doing that thing with his fingers, running it against his jawline.
Got it.
Blur.
Got it. Blair's role-playing a pedophile. I understand entirely. See, walk in, you see this large, vast library, all the different books and shelves and a grand staircase going up. It's about 4 stories tall. The windows let in enough natural light to make almost every sconce here completely useless. You look around and this sort of young blondish woman kind of moves on up to you dressed in this finery tabard clothing. She moves over and, oh, how may I be assistance today, gentlemen?
Blur's gonna like lean over the table and sort of give her a half smile and be like, yeah, so my friend Razgar over here, he's been hit with a certain spell. His intelligence and his brain seem to be mushed. I'm trying to cure him.
Ah. Well, we are the House of Knowledge, so whilst we may be able to find what has caused your simple friend to become simple, curing it's not really within our wheelhouse. As weird as it sounds, the halls of justice tend to be where the clerics would, I suppose the word I'm looking for is work, reside. They are the ones who would be able to assist your friend if they can. And for it, however, we could only really look at him and say exactly what is potentially wrong with him. That, or we could help re-educate him. It's gonna looks him up and down.
Yeah, Razgar's like picking his ass and smelling it and all that sort of jazz. He's not really. He's like a dog.
But what is it that we could help you with there? Then is it a re-education or a figuring it out?
Is there a price to figuring it
out? Depends on your patience for reading.
I'll have my luck at the Hall of Justice, and there would, walk Razgar out safely and go to the Halls of Justice.
Yeah. To walk through towards the Halls of Justice. The place is quite big, quite vast, busy as well. Many people kind of looking around and such. You see there's the older grizzled gentleman standing there, just kind of directing people around. As he, people in a queue, brings some in, moves them away, some away, moves them about. You can see grand statues of the justice, some gods of justice. The place would be very opulent looking did it not have so much traffic that it makes it almost impossible to keep it clean. As you get to the line and the guy looks at you. Yes? Come to report or come to turn yourselves in?
I'm here for medical assistance. My friend here has been... somebody's casted a spell on him. He's not doing so great. Where can I go to help him?
Watches the guy kind of looks around and raises his hand and gestures for somebody else to come over as he steps off the podium. Starts to move with you. Yes, our clerics here do have they have some of the best work that they could help you with. I just must ask, as you have come in here, why have you come here?
To help my friend.
And you're aware that you have to be the most brazen person to come in to the halls of justice in Neverwinter, correct?
Yeah. I was told that these are the best of the best, so I've come.
You're also aware that you yourself are a wanted criminal. Make a anti-grapple check, please.
Sure. Acrobatics, or is that not?
It's acrobatics or athletics.
Oh.
And Blair is immediately set upon by 3 other men. And as he is
Razgar
held there by them. As the men look at you, we'll look at him. You have a £5,000 gold piece debt to settle. Compound that with the interest and the amount of time that it's taking you to pay this off.
That is
it's
actually
closer
why
to
I'm
10,000.
here. Oh, well, that's actually one of the reasons I came back. I was hoping to set a court date and set up a payment plan.
There's no court date or payment plan. You pay now, or you spend quite some time in a cell.
I don't want to play as Blur right now. Razgar is gonna go far. I think Razgar would be going wild right now. I don't know. It's kind of a sticky.
I'm pretty sure Feeble Mind states that you don't put yourself in obvious danger and that you're aware of what obvious danger is.
Yeah, okay.
And I think being in a hall filled with this many paladins and fighters is what one would call suicide.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was making sure. I like to play the characters to the fullest. Yeah, so Blur...
Well, let's see if we can pay it first, yeah?
Is Blur... Is this the people he owes the debt to? Is this Blur's debt?
Yes, this is Blur's debt.
Okay.
Which is 10,000. Yeah? Yeah. Has my internet died again?
No.
Oh, thank God. This happened one time and it was really awkward because it was in the middle of a session.
I'm just talking to yourself.
Sorry, I'm having internet issues right now.
At least it's not me this time.
Yep. So Blur would try to pay this off, and how much does he have to offer?
Well, you just need you need about 10,000 gold.
And will paying a certain amount reduce my sentence?
No, it's pay it all in one go, or
How much have we got? Platinum.
He
Pay
has,
it off? What's his money?
he has 36 platinum pieces. And does he know he's wanted? Or does
he
does
knows
just think he has a debt?
Yeah, he knows he has a debt. And it was in this building that he got the debt where he was told to pay and he ran away in front of all the guards and everybody stood there like, this brazen bastard. And the party then immediately left the city.
And he was planning on coming back here to tell the mayor about an alien threat.
This is what happens.
Gonna take him serious.
This is what happens when you don't take notes.
Oh my God.
And you think that you don't have any consequences.
Why do we have a portable ram?
To get out of jail free.
I'm pretty sure they used that to knock down the wall of a church or something.
Really?
What a bunch of degenerates.
They were trapped inside the place, and they had
get out of jail free.
we can pay back his debt if we wanted to. We don't have 10K right now, so he might have to sit in the jail cell.
Oh, guess worse.
Oh, well.
Guess worse, because Blair's the one with the back of holding.
Yeah, Blair is. Yeah, that is right.
They're just gonna take all our shit.
If it's on your sheet, then you have that, and that's yours. Most of the stuff in the bag of holding is kind of, I want to say, useless. Like, it's stuff that some people had. However, the portable RAM is in there.
Blair would say, hold on a minute. Arresting me doesn't benefit anybody. I'm a good adventurer. I'm capable. If I came back here in good faith, knowing that I could get arrested. But I'm here.
And you have been arrested. You are a smart boy.
Yeah, but I think it's the right thing to do to allow me to redeem myself and pay back the crown. Because if you arrest me, the crown loses 10k, But if you let me...
But we gain a public execution, and the crowd needs a good one of those right now. So you are just being dragged down a hallway.
But he'll say, well, the public execution is not going to do any good when the mind flayers come for this whole town.
I've heard that before multiple times. Oh, the mind flayers are here. The mind flayers are there. Oh, there's mind flayers in Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate has so many mind flayers under there. Mind flayers this and mind flayers that. I'll let you know something now. You know, gets on deep in. Mind flayers don't exist. They were made up by wizards to keep people like us from learning magic.
Yeah, brother, Blur's gonna shut his mouth right now. Gotta try to think and plan.
Yep.
I don't think it's for me to say what he wants to do from here on out.
As Blair is placed into a nice little cell for the night. As Razgar's just kind of standing there in the middle of the room like, Razgar.
Am I arrested too?
He's nobody
No,
else there.
Razgar done nothing wrong. This is the first time these people have seen Razgar. To
And we
me,
have the Cloak Tower. We have no idea what's happening.
to me, Razgar's standing there in the middle of the room, like, internally thinking, what the fuck?
Oscar would like approach random clerics and speak nonsense until hopefully someone kind enough catches on, I guess.
Yep. Let me give me a few of the 20s. So they are, you know, walking by, and as you're like walking past one of the clerics, you see him. There's like this older one dressed in full black. As you're like getting up and looking really desperate, and he looks at you. He's got these like big, thick ass eyebrows. It's like really old. He looks well past his prime as he looks up at you and. You're one of those bugbears. I don't speak Sylvan. Oh, your language is so pretty. Oh, I could listen to it for hours. As he like takes Razgar and like sits him down at a chair, and as he sits there and closes his eyes and starts listening intently.
Razgar, Goblin, Razgar.
Ah, it's like the voices of the angel.
Razgar.
After about 5 minutes, you just hear this huge ass smile, but he is away with the fairies. He is gone out of this world.
He needs some of that high gear we've got.
For those of you at the tower, after having had some identifications done and said about the spell scrolls, you stand there looking around. Anything you wish to do?
I would have made my way back to the inn with Renfrey.
Yep.
After like 2 hours or so, like they said, this would be the rendezvous point. After they don't show back up, he's just gonna go like, "What the hell? Where did they go?" And he's going to go over to the place that he sent them.
Yep.
Castle Never. Yeah, okay.
For yourselves who are here in the Shard of Night.
Shard of Night.
You're not the only
I'm
person.
just wondering.
Huh.
I want to see what the hell this is. I just kind of look around.
Razgar.
So you goodness gracious. So you're looking around this particular beautiful area. Oh, and now it tells me what it is. The Shard of Night, also known as Shard of the Moon. Yeah. As you are walking by this area, take just like a look around. It's all rather nice, all rather pretty, all rather good. However, as you are walking around this area and taking a look, you do notice that like it gets really dark as a shadow is cast at one point. And as you look up, you see absolutely nothing at first. and then just part of a tower just up there. Just destroyed at all other parts. But this one part of the tower just remains floating there in the air with no support from anything else. Image in Discord.
I just want to pass by and point and say, what the hell is that?
Oh! This younger guy. That's the Shard of Saloon. That was also called the Shard of Night at one point. It's believed to me, as I recall, it's netherese in nature. It just happened to never quite fall. No, it was once connected to another East camp, all the ways back, and I hear, so kind of leans on in, yeah, there's a portal to the Shadowfell up there as well. Take you to Evernight. But that's just speculation. Either way, it remains abandoned, or so they say. But I think the wizards go up there sometimes, just maybe practice some of the more unsavory magics. You know, so that way they don't bring it out into the town.
So it's not used for anything. It's hanging.
If we were to bring it down, it's going to come down on the town. It's going to come down on the people, and it's not hurting anybody. No, no. If the wizards are going to use it, the wizards are going to use it. If it goes to the Shadowfell, it goes to the Shadowfell. Otherwise, it's a big clock.
Yeah, make my way back to the inn. So when I back together with the gang.
Yep.
We wait, I suppose, and then
Yep. You wait. No one returns. It's been about 2 hours or so. At that point there, I also imagine that you're with Sosa and such. Unless you wish to be anyone else.
yeah. So are we gonna go to the halls of justice, or are we gonna
Yep.
stay? I don't know.
Oh, he's gone to the halls of justice, so I was asking whether or not you're there or you went with him. But if you're going with him, then
No.
Oh.
I don't know, because we're not 100% sure we're anybody yet. There's just three of. I know she would have told us, right?
yeah,
But,
yeah. She should have said, "Hey, they're off that way."
okay, now let me go check it out.
Yep.
And hurls just.
As you are there, it's first that Sosa as you walk in. You know, it's been a little bit as you see the old gentleman once more as the large queue as he's sending people off in different directions. So eventually you come up to him as he looks at you. And what can I do for you today, sir?
He's gonna look around for a second. I'm looking for my friend. He came here earlier with a big hairy man.
We have a lot of big hairy men here. Could you be more specific?
A bugbear.
Ah.
And Asimar? Are you human?
Ah, it's... I don't know roughly what you're talking about. It's just... Oh, come with me. So at that point there, I would then say, Cab... sorry, I'm going to use your name to apologise. Kaelin walks in as well as you watch as Sosa has been guided by this man. And Sosa, as you are taken to a room, a small room. With it, you see sitting there, there is a very frustrated, like, cleric who's been, like, trying to scribe things down. An older guy sitting there just listening to it. And Razgar sitting there in a chair looking really frustrated going, Razgar! 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 Razgar!
What'd you say, bud? Little Timmy fell down a well. He's gonna walk over to the cleric that's scribing down stuff. He's like, "What are you writing down?"
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Um,
I don't speak this language. And comprehend language is giving me nothing.
it isn't. It isn't a language. He's saying his name over and over again.
He like turns to the old guy. The bugbear's name is Razgar.
Yes, his name is Razgar.
That's all he said for the past 3 hours.
Well, yeah. We got attacked by a giant worm and it fucked up his head. So we came here to the clerics to see if they can fix his head.
We could try.
I think he needs I don't know. It's your specialty.
Could you describe the worm?
His he got hit by a beam, and ever since then, he started drooling from the mouth.
Neolithid's casting psionics, so the effect just happens. You don't know what's happened until it's happened. There is no beams.
Oh, there's no beams?
Nope.
He got looked at by a worm, and he started drooling from the mouth and saying his own name.
It's a big one. What was it? Was it purple, I think?
He's a big worm with tentacles flying out of mouth, and I could draw.
I don't think we're describing it well. We're describing this well.
I feel like I'm describing it pretty well. Yes.
The young guy kind of looks at you, and as he does,
He had a tentacle face.
Yes, he had a tentacle face.
the young guy kind of looks
It was
at you,
you.
and you guys came face to face with the purple worm and survived. That's insane. Those things are gargantuan. I've never heard stories.
I feel like it was weakened somehow. I cut it open and took this sword out of its stomach.
The old guy kind of like lying there. Purple worms don't cast spells. Neolithids cast spells. Very easy to confuse these things. He's been hit with a feeble mind. We can fix him.
Is there a price behind fixing him?
Yes. We've got to cast a spell. Looks. Some greater restoration. 5th level. It's gonna cost about 5,000 gold pieces.
I
literally rolled that right then and there, by the way, and it's mental that I got a 2 and a 3.
He's gonna stop him from casting that spell, and he's like, wait. We do not have the money for that transaction.
How much?
5,000 gold pieces.
2d10 times 1,000, and I rolled a 2 and a 3.
The most we have is 3,000, and yeah.
Maybe you could do a lesser restoration, bring him back like halfway.
I don't know. This is this man's trade, and he says he needs greater restoration.
That or 7th level heal.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, isn't there a temple where they do like free healing and shit?
He's gonna shrug. I wouldn't know.
So, we're not evangelicals.
I'd like to point out that the party was Sosa Sosa would know this. In the caves, you did see Razgar mining gold ore. I don't know how much there is right now.
Oh, would he just have that in his pockets?
You'd have that in like a rucksack. Just collect it.
Probably
I'll
Razgar.
I'll like pat Razgar on the head. Let me see your bag, buddy.
Razgar.
And I'll like grab his bag and like check for the gold he has.
Just roll a D100.
Well, Razgar or me? I feel like
First come, first serve.
I'll do it. I think I have good luck. I get a 100 here. 1D100. Oh my god, that's so good.
let's hope the higher the better, yeah.
Of course, obviously.
Because Scotty's like, yeah,
There's
no,
like-
we were
There's
looking
like
for a loan.
4 or 5, like, quite big chunks. Like, he's just been carrying these around like he's weight training. Like, now there's
Would-
people that just carry, like, massive backpacks filled with nothing but weight. Just that. It's like the heaviest things in his bag.
4 or 5 quite big chunks. He just goes,
Like a big bottle of Coke chunks.
oh, like huge chunks.
Yeah, like a 1.75. Big hands.
Maybe give that to priest. He was
He's gonna ask the cleric, do you take raw gold?
Kinda looks. None of us can really appraise unrefined gold.
What'd he say?
None of us can appraise unrefined gold.
So he's asking me to go get it like appraised.
You can always take it to Fergal's Forge.
Fergal's Forge, is that Shining Knights in Armor?
Nah, it's by the shops.
It's by the shops. we are running around today,
Getting cardio in, bro. Getting cardio in.
I'll take I'll take Razgar with me, put the gold back in the bag, and I'll tell him we'll be back.
Yep.
Is it okay if we leave the tokens here and just say we
So you
walk over there?
sprint on over to the shops. This day is getting there. It's about, I'd say it's like fucking lunchtime at this point here. You just get into the shops, the Fergal's Forge. You see written in there, this is the 3rd Fergal's Forge in the realm. 1st in Baldur's Gate, 2nd in Waterdeep, 3rd here. See, watches this rather odd looking creature walks out at first. You gotta rub your eyes a little as you're like, yo, hold the fucking bus. That there is a Minotaur. They kinda looks at you and like leans down almost imposingly. This like huge leather apron, which is like really weird to think about that a cow is wearing leather right now, but that's a story for another day. You gotta look over and the heat, the smell, the swelters, it just gives that. Good afternoon.
Are you good afternoon, are you Fergal?
Nope.
Is your father's name?
Nope. Fergal's a dwarf in Baldur's Gate. No, wait, gnome. A dwarf? Gnome. Gnome! He's a gnome in Baldur's Gate. We tiny folk are all the same.
Okay. I'm here to have gold appraised and get coin from it. I was told that I can have that happen here.
Perhaps.
He's gonna open Razgar's bag, which he took with him, and pull out the 4 or 5 large gold chunks.
Roll a d20.
Eight.
It is. I'm not living in right now. 5 big chunks.
What's that for me?
As he looks at them, gives them the once over. As he does, he gives another big sniffle. Thank you, I was running up the stairs and my fat ass is already dying. Need a laptop at this point. So he looks at them and... I'll need to take these for a brief. I have to take the dirt and stone off them. So that's going to take me a minute. Here's a good old whack with a good old hammer.
Of course, I have all the time in the world. And he's gonna take a seat.
Hate how she fucking stores this vertically and the screen goes vertical. There we go. Alt F4. Give me a Microsoft Excel sheet, yo. There we go. See.
He's gonna take a seat in the lobby while the man works.
Yep.
Strike up some conversation. So, how's the wife?
You know, been better. She's still, making her way here. You know, I've secured us a job. I've secured us a house. And so we will hopefully be together soon enough. He comes on back after a few moments. He pulls out these like rather large scales. What he like just like sits all the gold on it. It seems to have reduced a little bit, but for the most part the chunks were rather decent. And he looks at it. I'm gonna pulls out like all these little weights. Looks at them. Puts them back. Goes back into the back end of the shop. As he does that, you hear like clanging and banging, and then you hear this like shoo, shoo. He just starts pulling like this large box out, and he is struggling with this box as he is like pulling on it, and like starts, rather than pulling out weights, he starts pulling out Warhammer heads instead, and starts putting them on the scales instead. Yeah, looks over after a moment. There's about 5 Warhammer heads at this point, and the scales seem to be almost evening out. Starts like getting out like the little ones and poking them all on, and you know, it takes him like 10 minutes to even these scales out. Where do you find such gold? You don't mind my asking.
Unsavory places, underdark.
Oh. Those drow, am I right? Terrible people, truly. Matriarchal society. Oh, I could never. The Dwegar as well, they are resilient little fuckers.
Yes. We worked alongside some Dwegar. They said we can mine, so we went ahead and mined. And my friend, well, I didn't do anything. My friend Razgar, who's sadly has a mental problem going on right now.
He's like writing on a bit of paper. Like you can just see he's doing like math on all of this.
Trying to get a estimate for gold, so we can go ahead and pay some priests to do a greater restoration on him.
He looks at you. So there's about, I want to say, to mint, you could get about 30,000 gold pieces out of this.
30,000?
To mint.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means making coins.
Okay.
Now, I don't need to ask if you're in the counterfeiting business. That's none of my concern. However, I would say that you will not get that much for this raw ore.
Okay.
And to stop hyperinflation, your best bet is to probably sell this on for decorative purposes. If you're lucky, you could maybe get 5,000.
Okay. For what I would do to be a wizard with the fabricate spell right now. I think I can do that with the fabricate spell. Anyway. Okay. So does I ask him if he knows anywhere that I could sell them to get 5,000, because that's what I need.
Gents up north, west end of the city, he would. And by the Velgard Manor.
Okay. Do I need to pay him for anything for his work, or
Call it 2 gold for the cleanup.
Yep. I'll drop 2 gold for him in his hand, and I'll put the gold nuggets back in the bag, and I'll go up to where he told me to go.
He gives you a little bit of paper, an unsaid little bit of paper. It's just like a seal more than anything to say, hey, I did this work, this guy ain't bullshitting. So you head on up to the small little fineries shop all the way up here. As you look through, you do see, all a nice little street. Rather upcast, You've got Gushy shop and Versace, that type of area is where we're in. You then see just this rather nice armor shop. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. And there is a lot of armor. There's quite an awful lot of it. You who comes from this area where tribalistic stuff can look quite garish to the untrained eye. You look at this stuff and you're reminded of how garish some things are at home. And, it brings that thought to mind of home. But, we have home at home type deal,
Like a Yuan who moved here and wanted a piece of home in a city?
Yeah, and it just doesn't look right as a result. The little shop area is open. You can hear clanks and bangs in there. Nothing too major going on.
I'll go ahead and walk into the location that he pointed out for me.
Yep. So you walk on in. And he kind of looks at you. This older, gnomish gentleman. Yes.
Hello there. Nice to meet you. I came here from Fergal's Forge, and got some gold appraised. He told me I could sell it to you.
I was like, this guy's basically bald. He's got the fucking monk cut, but is refusing to shave it, so it's long hair with a burnt top hair, little rounded glasses, and very much aristocrat vibe as he looks at you. So, what do you have?
All right. I'll find. He has a desk table, something like that.
Yeah.
Store. Okay. I'll pull out the 5 gold nuggets, Coke bottle size. He said, if I were to mint them, it'd be 30k gold, but obviously we don't counterfeit, so, I would sell them.
Just kind of looks at it. I'd have to melt it. Once melted, I could. He watch it. He just takes one of them and just starts taking a bite out. Just huh?
It is real, yes.
Gotta gauge how hard it is, and it's quite hard. which is good. Bit of a making than decorating. How much are you looking for?
Does this man look well off?
The shop alone smells well off.
I'd say there's 5 pieces here. You can get they're decent amount of gold. You can make jewelry, candelabra, and such. I say
Yes, you're gonna have to excuse me. I've got to go.
Yeah, no
It's
problem, man.
very early. Have a good night. Thanks.
Get
Yeah.
you.
See you out.
I say 6K. Call it good. Yes.
Kinda looks at it and yeah. What about wax for me? He just like takes it and just like he watches, scrapes it all off the table, and you hear like, you know, each individual thud. You know that way when a noise sounds expensive?
Yeah.
That. As he then goes over like his little safe. As he does this little blanket over it and over himself, and then he gets like ding. As he opens it up. As he does, he gives you the 6,000 gold pieces, but not as gold pieces.
Okay.
He gives you, that'd be equivalent of like 600, wouldn't it?
600 platinum pieces. Yeah, that's what they are.
He gives you 600 fair sale.
Fair sale?
Yep.
Is that the equivalent to a platinum?
It is the equivalent to. Oh, I might have misread this. Give me a sec. Yeah, it is the equivalent to platinum here in the city.
Okay. So, okay. Okay. I thank him for the business, shake his hand,
Yep.
and I walk my way back over to the Hall of Justice. I pay the good man 500 fair sale to fix my friend Razgar.
Yeah, as he sits there and he like leans on over and as he looks at the young boy and good thing I prepared this today. Places a hand on Razgar, and as he does, Greater Restoration takes only an hour. It takes only 5-6 seconds, thank God. As Razgar's faculties are brought back to him. As Razgar, everything just seems to rush directly into your head at once.
Razgar would fall to the knees and vomit out as all the emotions, all of the pain starts to get recognized at the traveling time.
This happens sometimes. Razgar had an intelligence of 10 and a res of 8. But he's here now. He's awake. He's alive. He's doing good. He kind of like leans back down to you. Razgar. Pats like twice in the back, and his language is a funny one. Something's back in the chair and leans back again.
Razgar would like stand over in good posture. He's like 8 feet tall. And he would look down at this old man and just call him a foolish old man. And
Already
say
asleep.
to the group, we need to...
Don't be like that.
We need to help. We need to save Blair.
What happened to Blair?
got arrested, and I think he's up for execution. However, I got gold. I'd flip up my back, open it up.
I did use it to kill you. Your gold.
Oh, but you still have more?
I have
gold.
1,000.
He said I have 1,000 ferso. Yes.
1,000 gold. 100 ferso.
Yeah, 100 ferso. 1,000 gold.
Well, we need a lot more than that.
Yeah, he's arrested here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna get 10K from in like the amount of a few days?
Well, we should probably figure out when he's being executed. That'll be the first step.
Yeah, let's go over to a paladin or a guard and ask them about a new prisoner that they have.
Yeah, fairly easy enough. It's
There's also something on that prisoner that belongs to the rest of the party that we need back from them.
Yep. You go up to this standard ass looking, basic guy, I'd say, like a fucking NPC type deal, type of guy that wears sandals and socks. So you go up to him and ask him about this. He kind of looks at you and, yes, we don't have a new guy. It will take us maybe about a week to figure out what we're going to do with him, and then execution being the worst, hard labor being the best for him. But yes, we will know for a few days. Why?
We're looking to pay his debt and get him out of jail. So our first order of business. He has an item that belongs to the party, and we need it back.
His debt is 10,000, and all items of great noteworthy found upon a person when they are taken in are sold at auction to pay off the debt. This would occur after sentencing. What item is it that you would be looking for?
A bag. It is not his. It belongs to us.
That is too bad. But what does he say bag look like? Maybe I can point you in the direction of someone else who would have one.
It has a it's a bag with the extra dimensional storage inside. It's a face on it. You can't miss it.
Oh, I know of the bag. We have
Item of
many.
note?
Yes, it is a very common item to find around Neverwinter. You could pick one up for 200 gold.
It's not the bag that I'm worried about. 200 gold. That's besides the point.
Bro, they're fucking uncommon. They're a D6.
I thought they were rare.
No, they're uncommon.
Okay, I'll come back to that later. I need to get this bag from him. Or we need to find... He said he could point us to who may have the bag. Because,
He says he knows of the bag.
He knows of the bag?
Yeah, because it's a bag of holding. They're fairly common.
Yeah, he has one. He was designated to carry it, but it does not belong to him. So selling our item is no better than theft.
Then you would have to take that up with Lord Neverwinter.
We have to talk to the lord of the town.
Sorry, Lord Neverwinter, yes, you would have to speak to the lord of the entire city. This is not a town. This is a city. Say it with me now. City.
The town.
City. We have a population in the hundreds of thousands. This is a city.
Ah, very well. City.
But
I think
you
I
would-
have.
It would still be here, correct? The bag. He got taken in no less than 3 hours ago.
it is somewhere.
And I'm assuming you're not willing to help me find this bag.
Your eyes are very pretty. They make you perceptive, I assume.
Oh my god. Is he saying find it yourself?
He is saying that you are very smart.
Sosa, if you don't mind, can I have my gold?
He gives him the 100.
Platinum.
Yeah, platinum fair sale.
I'd give Sosa 50 half back for helping me.
Thank you.
Of course. But now, we should probably think of how to get this guy out without breaking any more laws.
Well, I didn't know our friend Blair was a wanted criminal.
Neither did I. What sort of group have we found?
Anyone else we need to know? Wanted anywhere? Any crime? No. Winfrey, Bree, a new friend here. Kaylin.
As I have stated to you, my friend. God, this accent is all over Europe.
Yeah.
You would have to take it up with the Lord Neverwinter.
How open is he to conversations?
Given that he was recently... Yeah, he says recently. It's been like 6 years, but recently he was attacked by the Red Wizards of Thay and knocked into a coma and had all of his things almost stolen. And there was a great heist. He is not in a very trusting mood. His new advisor has tried his hardest, but sometimes he just does not want to hear it.
I'm going to explode.
You
I think
may,
this is a good spot to call it.
you may need to try to find Leslie. I believe he. Yes, Leslie and Sammy. You may need to find them. They could assist you better.
Okay. He wanted to call it.
Yep.
I think we need to talk a bit in the next session, Brad, for this. I think we definitely can't think of. We need a good plan, not a.
I'm gonna say at
Yeah.
at Tippler, you
Got arrested.
got arrested.
Oh, I texted him. I says, "Hey, dude,
Also,
try to play your
you-
character."
Oh,
I texted him. I goes, "Hey man, your character is on death row. And is to be publicly executed." He said, "Laugh my ass off."
Here's the thing. He probably thinks we're joking.
Yeah.
if you don't